You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, USA Fencing caught a lot of heat when they allowed a male, identifying as a woman named Redmond Sullivan, to fence against a female, Stephanie Turner. Now, the fencing match didn't happen because Stephanie Turner took a knee. And because she actually took a knee and didn't want to fight the male, they disqualified her. And also, by the way, they punished her. Remember, they actually gave her a 12-month probation. And she actually said she would not be fencing for the foreseeable future. Now, technically, she could actually fence, but she decided, you know what, let me take a break back, and I'm going to go out there and probably work with Riley Gaines and really try to stop males from invading female sports. Well, when it comes to USA Fencing, maybe, just maybe, guys, they have now finally got the message that was wrong what they did to Stephanie Turner. They punished her. They disqualified her. And guess what now, folks? USA Fencing is about to bend the knee. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. Right over here. USA Fencing prepares to change transgender policy amid federal probe. Backlash after athletes kneel protest. Yeah, in other words, guys, they are about to ban transgenders from competing in female sports. This is glorious, folks. It is glorious. What they did was so disgusting, man. It was actually one of the biggest sports stories we talked about here on this channel. It was absolutely despicable what USA Fencing did. And the federal government, man, is coming after them. This is why they actually gonna bend the knee. It says here, USA Fencing announced Thursday that it is preparing to change its gender eligibility policy after a viral protest by women's fencer Stephanie Turner sparked mass backlash and federal intervention by protesting a trans opponent. The organization said it is preparing to amend its current policies that allow biological males to compete with women and girls in the event that it is forced to change it. Quote, in the event that USA Fencing is forced to change its current stance in accordance with oversight bodies or federal legislation, the new policy states athletes competing in USA Fencing sanctioned tournaments must compete according to their biological sets, the announcement read. The proposed updated policy ensures that women's category will be open exclusively to athletes of the female sets. The men's category will be open to all other athletes who are otherwise eligible for competition. In other words, the men's side is going to be for men. And that's the way it should be. The change will go into effect across sanctioned competition levels, including Division I, 1A, 2, 3, junior, cadet, youth, veteran, and other categories. If adopted, this policy is solely to ensure future compliance required by oversight organizations. This policy does not reflect any change in our strong support for each individual's right to identity, the announcement read. In other words, man, like Redmond Sullivan, to them, they saying, hey, you can still identify as a female, but you got to go and fence against the males. I'm cool with that. I'm very, very cool with that. We recognize that many people, particularly on transgender and non-binary athletes and their supporters in fencing clubs nationwide, will be profoundly impacted if this policy takes effect. Well, it's going to take effect. Because if you guys don't change your policies, you're just going to you're going to find out. Put it like that. You're just going to find out. And what you guys did to Stephanie Turner, man, by giving her probation for a year, ridiculous. Redmond Sullivan should have got the probation, not Stephanie Turner. And by the way, Stephanie Turner did speak to Fox. And this is what she said, quote, USA Fencing is pretending they need outside permission to follow federal law that guarantees fair competition and equal opportunities for women. They know their current policy allowing men to take women's national and world titles is unjust. Yet instead of taking responsibility, they're passing the buck to the USOPC and an ideologically captured organization, Turner said. This results in a cowardly stance with no urgency for change. By admitting the policy is wrong but refusing to fix it, they further insult women. As we head towards the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics, it is long past time for both the USFA and USOPC to enforce policies that protect women's category for female athletes and stop deflecting responsibility. Well, when it comes to the LA Olympics, at least for the foreign nations coming into the country, Trump has already said they're going to be denied visas if they actually try to sneak transgenders in to compete against women. So they've already been put on notice for that. They really have. And by the way, Linda McMahon, the education secretary, announced that the newly formed Title IX investigations team will be probing the incident involving Turner and trans competitor Redmond Sullivan. Yeah. And USA Fencing has confirmed to Fox News Digital that Turner is under probation for the next 12 months after receiving a black card for the forfeit. Yeah, which is absolutely ridiculous, man. But the Trump administration, I believe, man, is really going to go after USA Fencing. So therefore, they're going to have no choice but to actually change their ridiculous policies. I mean, man, woke is done. Okay? Woke is done. If you still want to go out there and put on this fight, well, guess what? You're going to be in some real trouble. Ask Maine. Ask state of Maine. I mean, the Trump administration, man, they have a lot of states to go after, a lot of organizations to go after, including USA Fencing. And I believe, by the way, it actually said that that was actually going to be a congressional hearing, I believe. Let me look this up here. I do believe, right here. DOJ Subcommittee Chairwoman Marjorie Taylor Greene announced a hearing addressing the organization's gender eligibility policies that allow biological male transgender athletes to compete in the women's category. So that's another thing right there, man. So the heat and the pressure is definitely on USA Fencing to change this. And now they are preparing. They should just go ahead and do it now because they're going to have to. They're not going to have a choice in the matter. But gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.